morning, it's day 24 and well, I can't believe I've actually made it 24 days. So anyone that's new here, I'd like to say what this is all about. Basically, set up a New Year's resolution on the 1st of January after being inactive for 8 months. Decided to run every day for a year and see what would happen. Bit of a crazy experiment really, because I was in no fit state to be running anywhere, especially without rest days and things like that. I used to run years ago, and so I've got lots of old times I can compare myself against, but now I'm 49, it's hard to compare against times when you were like 30 something, early 30s. I never did an ounce of exercise before I was 30, ever. I worked in an office, sitting in a chair, not doing a lot. So I've never really been into sports or fitness or anything like that. Well, not doing them anyway, watching them is something different. So this is about like what will happen if I just keep on doing this, running every day 1 to 2 miles and further as I get fitter, and just see what effect it can have. See if I can push back those barriers of being 49, 50, going to be 50 this year, push back those barriers and just show what is possible if you put your mind to it. It takes a lot of effort to get out in the cold and do this every day, and there's aches and pains. So this is basically my journey on like what would happen if you tried to do this, but without the pain of you doing it, because I'm going to try and do it. So anyway, let's get out of this gate. After yesterday's amazing 2-mile run, giving me an average pace of 9:02 for 2 miles, bearing in mind when I started out just 24 days ago, my pace was 11:15 to 11:30 a mile. So that coming down to 9:02 per mile is just amazing. I have a target of beating my fun run time last year. It's 5 miles, and I averaged just under 10 minutes a mile last year for 5 miles. So I'm already on target for knocking 5 minutes off that time. If I can keep yesterday's pace up for 5 miles, I have 76 days to go before the fun run. Based on yesterday's amazing run, today's just going to be a 1 mile recovery run. I'm just going to basically jog it. Half a mile out and then half a mile back, and let my body heal a bit, but there's no rest. Anyway, see you on the way round. Again, this isn't something to try at home. Running every day without any rest is not recommended. It takes a lot of willpower to force these slow runs and try to, recover a little bit. I'm listening to my body in every way, every ache, every pain, and reacting accordingly. So, 2-3 times a week is all you need to do. That would be amazing. I mean, in my younger years, I might have only run twice a week, and that was enough to keep me going for years. So this little experiment of running every day, I just want to see where it leads. Started off at 11:30 pace. Where will I be in December or the summer? And how will it affect my weight? I'm about 1/3 of a mile away from home now, so I'm nearly there. I've run a little bit quicker than I expected, but I'm trying to run with an even effort, but also fighting the temptation of running quicker and trying to beat yesterday's time, because then you're onto a loser straight away there. If you're going to try and beat your own time every day, it's only going to end in tears, and there's going to be a point where you can't do that, where you can't beat your time, and that'll demotivate you, and then you might stop. So I think make any challenges challenging but not impossible. I'm only racing against myself. If I feel under a lot of pressure from myself, then I'll even not run with a watch, and that way then I can't have the time of the run or the speed of the run start to demotivate me. So I do whatever I can to make it as easy as possible, and you need to do whatever you need to do to get out that door and get to the gym or go on that walk or have that run. It takes a lot of willpower, so I'm hoping that by you seeing me do this, it might just help you along as well, because it isn't easy. So when you get up in the morning, you don't feel like it. Neither do I. I don't think anyone feels like it. You just have to get up and do it. So anyway, I'm going to run back my last 1/3 of a mile and see how this time looks. Probably going to end up looking like around 9:15 pace, maybe a little bit quicker. So I'll see you at the end. So it was 8:48 for that mile. Well pleased with that. It didn't feel too difficult at all. I felt like it was an easy pace, even though it's faster than I ran yesterday for 2 miles. So well happy with that. Day 24 in the bag. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Hope you enjoyed the new intro. Should make it a little bit flashy and more professional. So day 24 in the bag. 342 days to go. Can't imagine actually stopping then after doing something every day for a year. I don't know what I'd do. I might actually carry on. I don't know. I'll worry about that when the time comes. Anyway, thanks for joining me again today. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great day.